Okay, Long Island, we're in Brentwood today, New York, and we're still in the book of Acts, chapter 11, verse 1. And the apostles and brethren that were in Judea heard that the Gentiles had also received the word of God. All right, verse 1, setting the scene again. All right, so now it's talking about the apostles and brethren that were in Judea. And they hear that the Gentiles are receiving the word of God, right? In verse 2, and when Peter was come up to Jerusalem, they that were of the circumcision contended with him. Right, because they were thinking that the word of God is only for the Jews. It's not given to the Gentiles yet. So this is this transition period, right? So they that were of the circumcision, which is the Jews were circumcised, the circumcision, so they're contending with Peter. So they're arguing with Peter about whether or not the Gentiles deserve to receive the word of God. And it's continuing in verse 3, saying, thou wentest in to men uncircumcised and didst eat with them. Right. So now they're questioning Peter. It's like, wait a minute, we're not supposed to be, fraternizing with the uncircumcised, the Gentiles. So that's what they're questioning Peter. It's like, why did you go and eat with these guys that are not even circumcised, the non-Jews, And then verse 4, but Peter rehearsed the matter from the beginning and expounded it by order unto them, saying, okay, so Peter's letting them know, like, exactly, well, let's rewind the situation. I'm going to explain exactly what happened. That's what he's saying. He's expounding it to them. And then verse 5, I was in the city of Joppa praying, and in a trance I saw a vision, a certain vessel descend, as it had been a great sheet, let down from heaven by four corners, and it came even to me. Right, so now he's going point by point for this vision that he had. Right, he's explaining. And then it's continuing. Here Peter's continuing, verse 6. Upon the which, when I had fastened mine eyes, I considered and saw four-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. Right, so he's sharing the vision. He's saying, in this vision that came up to me, there's like this great sheet we let down from the four corners, and it was full of four-footed beasts of the earth, wild beasts and creeping things. So he's giving him a picture of what he saw in the vision, right? And then verse 7, and I heard a voice saying unto me, arise, Peter, slay and eat. Okay. All right. So he's giving him all the details. And then verse 8, but I said, not so, Lord, for nothing common or unclean hath at any time entered into my mouth. Right? So he's being very specific with the circumcision guys, explaining every detail of what happened in the vision to him. Right? And then verse 9, but the voice answered me again from heaven, what God hath cleansed, that call not thou common. All right, so he's saying, well, God answered me again. I said, well, don't be calling things common or unclean that I'm saying that they're cleansed, right? And then verse 10, and this was done 3 times, and all were drawn up again into heaven. Right, so he's explained the whole vision to him, and he said it happened 3 times, and then it went back up into heaven.